Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today we have a Manhattan Style Gnocchi. Or gnocchi. However the fuck you say it. I like gnocchi, so it's gnocchi in my world. Anyway, first thing we need to do is make a real simple tomato sauce. So you want to add one of the big cans of crushed tomatoes to a quarter cup of olive oil heating on the stove. Add a clove of garlic and a half teaspoon of dried basil. And then basically you want to simmer this over medium-high heat for about 7 to 8 minutes. If it's a little thin for your liking, then when the gnocchi gets done cooking, add a little bit of that water to the sauce. But it should be good. All right, that's literally pretty much it for the sauce. Oh, and of course, add a couple of turns of the old pepper mill, but I shouldn't have had to say that. Now, let's start on the Alfredo sauce. First thing you want to do is get a half a cup of pancetta all diced up and place in a pan and cook until it is done. Take a couple of minutes. Just look at it like bacon. Once it's crispy and done, you know it. But take somewhere 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, once the pancetta has been cooked and drained, wipe the pan down just a little bit. You do want that good pancetta grease in there. Makes a nice flavor. Trust me, the worst thing people do when they cook meat, it gets done cooking. And then they rinse out the pan completely and then put some other shit in there. It's like you just destroyed. You just let go down the drain. Liquid flavor. But anyway, let's get started on the sauce proper. 2 tablespoons of butter. And as you can see, I melted that up. Then I added a pint of heavy cream to that. Then, after you've combined it and let it cook for just a little bit, you need about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, and of course, at some point, add a pretty generous amount of pepper to this. It's Alfredo sauce. And of course, you could add a little salt, but keep in mind the pancetta is going to be very, very salty. After you've gotten everything well incorporated, time to add roughly about 4 ounces to 7 ounces of Parmesan cheese, depending on how thick you like it. Basically, I took a block of Parmesan and just pulverized the shit out of it. All right, and then leave this on the range over a low heat until the sauce thickens. And that's just going to be personal preference. Get it as thick as you like it. All right, after it's reached its desired thickness, add the pancetta back in, give it a stir, maybe another minute, maybe 2, and then kill the heat. The Alfredo sauce is, as of right now, done. But we still got a couple more steps. Does everyone remember that marinara sauce we made? Looking good, ain't it? All right. That's one 16-ounce package of gnocchi that I have cooked up, drained, and ready to put it in there. You can cook this for, maybe a minute if you want. Or I just kind of killed the heat and let the ambient heat take care of everything. Again, the sauce is hot enough to keep cooking the gnocchi, so bear that in mind while you do this. All right, let's go on to assembly. Okay, let's serve this up. Grab yourself a ladle and put some gnocchi in a bowl. And then grab a spoon and spoon some of that Alfredo sauce atop it. That Alfredo pancetta sauce. And then give it a good dusting of pepper if you want some Parmesan cheese, but I decided not to do that. And that's Manhattan Style Gnocchi. Done.